So just like I said, whenever it came to the first video we released this year, I actually wanted to expand my horizons whenever it comes to War Thunder and actually play some of the top tier of the game, because to be quite honest with you, I'm not really that interested whenever it comes to War Thunder top tier. I would probably say that I stop around like 10.7 for most nations, and well, I don't really have a ton of experience whenever it comes to the like upper echelons of the game. But as of right now, I'm going to wait until they actually add the SPAs for at least like 12.0. But I think 11.3 will probably be like the best starting area to play whenever it comes to top tier. And that's what we're going to basically do today. We're going to play the M1A1, which is a vehicle that came out all the way in 2019. And to be honest with you, I mean, I think this thing should basically play like a Type 90. I mean, you have really good reload, really good round with the M1A1. And I would probably say the biggest hindrance of this vehicle is basically your armor is made out of paper for the APFSDS that you'll be finding. If you get a down tier though, this armor should do relatively good. But I mean, even if you go to something like, let's go to Russia right quick and we go to like rank 7, and then we pick like the, where's it at? The T80UM2, and then we get 3BM46. I mean, even at 500 meters, 3BM46 is going to go through your turret cheeks, which I mean, honestly is kind of a big deal if you think about it, because even if people mess up the shot, which would be go for your turret ring, hitting these turret cheeks accidentally, you're still going to get pinned and you're still going to die, which I mean, it's kind of a double-edged sword. And it's kind of weird to me because, well, it's a typical BR decompression thing of where you have vehicles like the clickbait, you have the HC, you have the M1A2, which are 11.7. They have a better round, and then they also have better armor than you. So I don't know, it feels very weird to play the M1A1, but I highly expect this vehicle to just be basically a mobile Type 90, and honestly, I'm all for it. So yeah, let's see how the M1A1 does today, and let's get on to the gameplay. All right, so we have our first game in M1A1 here, and to be honest with you, it's going to be probably a very interesting one because we do have the Type 90s on our team, which is going to be a little bit interesting. I mean, what's going on? Definitely have to see if they one def leave, but yeah, I mean, like this sort of map is like Type 90 heaven, dude. Like the reload on that thing being 4 seconds basically means that you can out reload basically everything that you'll come against, which is for a tank very strong, especially whenever the armor meta at like shorter ranges really doesn't matter, if that makes sense, you know, because like if as long as you're at a shorter range, you'll be able to easily like get a bunch of kills and everything, no matter like what the armor and all that sort of stuff is. But we will shoot people. Did shoot spike missile though. Luckily that wasn't for us. Get that guy out. There's like a 2S38 over here towards my left side somewhere. I think the saddest thing right now is I'm just having to like not get killed by this G-Lynx. That thing's a little bit worrisome. 292. Cool. I'll take the hit. There we go, get 2S38 out. Yeah, he knows I'm here, sadly. I mean, if you're just gonna push. Aw, oh, come on. No ammo rack, sad. Dude barely had like any ammo in him. Luckily though, he messed up, so I'll take. Ow. Rude. Mega rude, dude. There's a dude right there. Shoot him! Come on, teammate. You got this. Seems like a lot of them's gonna be like taking out cast now. Why is there like a tank back here? I don't love top tier, man. A little ocelot is making his way around town, isn't he? He's not going anywhere fast, though. Oh, there's just a Roycott. Hello. Yeah, you didn't know I can just do that to you, did you? Come back here, dude. We're gonna 50 cal you to death. There's no surviving this. There's none. Unless you shoot my turret ring. And at that point, you're not a cool dude. Oh, come on. Oh, that was funny. I almost got him with like the straight up 50 kill. Well, you know what time it is now? It is cast time. We once again will spawn some casts in and shoot at the enemies and hopefully kill them all. Because that is my goal. That is my job with a cast plane. It seemed like they either had one cast. They have like either a plane up or it's another drone. I can never tell whenever it's a drone. Drones just like look super big for like no apparent reason. Alright, let's see. Anybody in this spawn? Anybody just over here for no reason? And we're gonna hit it with a Maverick. There we go, Mr. Drone Man. Nice knowing ya. Boink. Oh, that's so great. I really didn't want to deal with a drone. Alright. Let's see here. Any enemies? No, they're all dead. Oh, final blown. Never mind. Well, first game, 5 kills. I mean, honestly, not that bad. I mean, I kind of went just like psycho towards the end of it. Basically rushing. Probably when I shouldn't have, but yeah. Let's see what the next game brings us. Let's get on to the next one. All right, so we're in our second game with the Abrams, and to be quite honest with you, I feel like it's one of these types of things right now of where the meta has been straight up just type 90s are really good on these small maps because of the reload, and the problem is that they all rush. Like, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just because people are a little bit newer whenever it comes to just like type 90s and premiums, etc. But man, these type 90 players sure rush. Like they will about rush pretty much anything, which to me at least is quite crazy, quite funny too at the same time. Like, man, you'll have like 5 type 90s just in one position and you're like, wow, where did you all come from? But yeah, bit cringe, but at the same time bit funny. Yeah, I kind of knew that was going to happen. God, there's too many of them. Way too many type 90s down in there area. We're going to have to pull back. So far, I don't feel like our team is doing particularly well. They're all kind of like losing. That dude's dead, dude. So far, from what I've witnessed, playing some matches at this battle rating today is basically all these type 90s rush and then they die and then they leave. That's basically what I've witnessed today. And I kind of feel like this is happening in this match too. Which honestly has been like for some like very poor matches. I mean, like, I'll be lucky if I get like 3 to 4 kills just because, yeah, it's quite not a target rich environment is the best way to put this. And then also at the same time with this sort of thing, we have the issue of people will forget people, and yeah, we leave people just in the middle of nowhere. And it's crazy how much, like, I would probably even say the type 90 is better than this tank just because of the reload, but how poorly these teams do. Crazy, that's actually a thing. Got a bunch of smoke. Oh, temporarily vulnerable. Big rude. Alright, we need to deal with whatever's behind us. I'm gonna go and preemptively smoke and then deal with this dude. Because I could honestly care less about an SPA. He can't really like hurt me at all. Alright, get rid of that man. Get rid of him. But I mean, so far, this has basically been the experience of the wonderful Type 90s. As they don't have lineups. So they all just like one dev leave. It's kind of crazy. And it makes the M1A1 look insane for what it is. Like, I'd rather have a Type 90, man. Like, I truly would. Just because of the reload. On that type of map right there, the Type 90 easily would win majority of engagements. And also you can engage like 2 or 3 people at the same time compared to my, I mean, like, yeah, I can engage 2 or 3 guys, but like, I'm never going to beat out a Type 90, right? So that's probably the problem right now, at least with this matchmaker. So yeah, I'm going to put this game just to end this video. I'm not going to really show much about it, but as you can see from literally the scoreboard, this game barely has even like started and half of their team is gone. And to be honest with you, of making the Abrams video today, it's been kind of disappointing just to even play this battle rating bracket, just because of, well, for one, there's just a bunch of Type 90s everywhere that rush like they're headless chickens, right? And then two, at the same time, there's just not enough people to shoot. like, I don't know, man. A lot of these games have been happening today. It's just sad. All right, so we finally got a down tier with this vehicle, and hopefully it is the last game. But to be quite honest with you, I've been having a rough time playing today. It's just mainly that like the gameplays have been so mediocre and so average. Not really like that, you know? Like I definitely had the games today where I've died and get like 1 kill and that was it. But I have had actually a ton of games today where like I'll get like 3-4 kill games and the enemy team would just completely be gone. Like they'll just completely go away. They're all dead. So hopefully we can do a smidge better. There, this dude's coming up. Goodbye. Yeah, man, I don't know. These Japanese teams of the Type 90s have all died. Like, as you can see from like the last game that we played, they're all just dying, which is quite insane. There, gotta hit him right there. What? Bro. Oh, don't tell me stock heat. That'd be hilarious. Okay, I'm just not gonna give it. I can't really like butter the thing right there. Alright, luckily he didn't try to like shoot me. That was a skill issue on that dude's part. Oh, come on. Oh, he's gonna have to reload. Literally no spalling with that, was it? Lol. Go away, please. All right, so I'm looking at the minimap right now, and you guys see what I see right now? We have like no one at C. Like literally no one. What has happened this game? A bit concerning, I do have to say. Ah, come on. Yeah, that wasn't gonna work. Ah, sad. He hit me with actually. God, that's funny. He hit me with a heat FS or an HE, I'm in. Interesting little turret bug that's happening there. Oh yeah, I know. There's a bunch of guys over here. It is ammo. Rude. Take it that was a drone. Oh man. Well, I have 1 round to my name, and that's a heat FS because of a drone and Orion probably. Yeah, Orion, man. Lovely. I have 1 round. I'm not going to do much with that. A drone took me out. Cool. Oh man, dude. The one time I actually do pretty well in this thing, and our team is just not doing great at all. I mean, we'll try it. I guess we'll IPM1 it out here, but yeah, I don't really have high hopes for this thing either. I don't feel like we're going to be able to get into the capture points quick enough. I don't know, man. I kind of feel like there's a lot of things about top tier, and this is just going to be my opinion right now of how I feel about this, that should have been never added, you know? I feel like Cass, as we have a good example right there, literally nowhere near the bomb, but you know, Cass can just cast me. But I think that's like a huge thing, is like Cass, the like power of Cass in top tier has been insane. You have guided munitions, you have things that can outrange SPA, you have all different kind of little bitty things that can do different things. And I feel like that's probably the issue with top tier in general for me, is that I don't enjoy playing a mode where there's a lot of things I can't even control. I can't control that there's a drone with thermals that gets an air spawn that sees me across the map and I can't do anything against it. At least at lower tiers, at least at like mid tiers, the plane actually has to come across the battlefield. And then at the same time, at least I have a 50 cal. At least I have something that I can engage it. The only thing that I have is this little impact round, which I mean is only really good for helicopters. It's not really good for CAS. It's not really good for any of this sort of thing, and I feel like it's a huge issue. And I really, really, really wish that Gaijin would do something. In my opinion right now, I'm very skeptical of even the SPAs coming, the new ones that are going to be like the Patriot missile and all that sort of stuff. I feel like it's going to be still incredibly easy because of the way that like flight models are and everything to just outrange those guys and still do incredibly well. I mean, I don't know. It's definitely a reason of why I don't like enjoy play top tier. But yeah, this has been the M1A1. So far, for me at least, I honestly enjoy the vehicle. I just don't enjoy the matchmaker right now. And I feel like that's going to be for pretty much every vehicle that I played this like 11.3 battle rating. There's too many people with premiums. There's too many people who have just one lineup or one vehicle in their lineup. And yeah, if they're on your team, it's bad. If they're on the enemy team, it's bad too, because well, you can only get like 2 to 3 kills and then you're already in the enemy spawn because well, yeah, there's no one else to shoot. So yeah, I mean, overall, I had a really good experience with this Abrams. Make sure to like and sub channel. It is always very much appreciated. And also at the same time, definitely leave some of your comments if you want to see future vehicles played, or make sure to check out some of these other vehicles that I've already played and give me your guys' opinion on it. So everyone has a wonderful day, and we'll see you guys in the next War Thunder video.